What's going on, y'all? Hadn't made a video in a while, so figured I would give y'all a look at my stub gauges. As you can see, I got a few of them. I keep one pair in one of my personal vehicles, just, you know, stop by if someone's having AC problems. I can swing by there and slap them on, just see if they're low on charge real quick. The other pairs, my main pair right here, this pair right here is actually for 404, 407, 134, you know, lower pressure, low temp refrigeration stuff. Then got this set here, just some Hillmore gauges that glow in the dark, got their own little kind of boots on them. Usually leave those on. Oh, if I got to pressure test something, I want to just slap a gauge on there and make sure I'm not losing pressure. You know, we pinch something off and put a fitting on there, shoot it full of nitrogen to check. Use those for that. And then used to just carry my TP3 little troubleshooting pouch. I'll just carry one suction side gauge just to see if we're low on charge or if airflow is restricted, or, you know, basic stuff you can check whenever you got just one gauge to check real quick and see if you got a problem. Then pick this one up when it was randomly on sale on Amazon. It's got R12, 22, and 502. It's one of the older gauges, but it came with the fitting already on it from Yellow Jacket, so got that through an elbow on it, and it's good. Only goes up to 500 psi, but really, realistically, if you know if it's pegged out at 500 psi, no matter what system on, you probably got a problem. So it's good. Yeah, I got, well, Testos. I guess you could consider those some kind of like a stub gauge, but smart probes. I don't use them a ton. I've been meaning to start trying to use them a little more. But you know, that's how it goes. I've been using my analog gauges a little more lately, and just having a little bead type thermocouple on my meter and checking my superheat and subcool and all that. Getting a little old school with it. But I do love my S-Man. But that's part of the reason. If I'm just doing a quick check, this monstrosity of hoses right here, you hook all that up, especially you're doing a maintenance check or just an initial diagnostic on something. That's an awful lot of refrigerant to lose every time you do a maintenance check. Even if you're doing your best to purge everything out so you don't get air, and then purge out through here, and then you do feed that liquid back in, you're still going to lose some. I don't care what anybody says, and it's, you know, just a hell of a lot quicker if it's a system you know you're pretty darn sure you got a good charge on, but you just want to check, make sure your head pressure isn't high and nothing else. Man, slap these guys on. I carry them there in my TP4 tool pouch and stick in just like that. Those little pockets on the side are great for that. Either that or my thermometers, depending on kind of what job I grab. If I think I got something I need to check inside or outside, just throw them in there. But anyway, yeah, it's just, if you want to make your own, they sell them now. I think it's a part number from Yellow Jacket. You can Google it, but has that fitting on there, flare fitting, and then just stick you a little 45-degree ball valve on there. The reason I leave that valve on there instead of just using a 45 fitting, if you want to go hook onto it and you don't want to have to take, you know, you just want to shut that thing off, and you can come back with something like this and just hook your hose straight up and do it without worrying about burning your fingers a second time. So that's why I like having those, and 9 times out of 10 it's easier to get onto the unit if you got 45s on there anyway. There's not very many units that you can just go straight onto it. It always seems to be a little bit awkward, so that's why I keep the 45s on there. You can tell these are pretty clean. I don't use them very much, but they are good to have. You need to get a little bit closer picture on the lower temperature, lower pressure stuff. But anyway, guys, that's my stub gauges. I like them. I use them quite a bit, so let me know what you think. If y'all use the stub gauges too, what y'all use them for, leave a comment below, like and subscribe. Sorry it's been so long since I made a video. Been busy, got my scooter working, just in case NorCal's watching. Got the Harley going, one of them anyway. But yeah, y'all have a good one. Later.